porn. He stopped going on social media. He stopped drinking. He stopped drinking energy drinks. He tapered off of his SSRIs. He's not on Xanax anymore, all this stuff. And we've just watched as it's all turned out to be lies. We've seen him take a Xanax on the air on Tuesday, wash it down with an energy drink. We're going to show you that again during our breakdown of his Tuesday show. Now he's admitting that he's continued drinking. We've seen him on Twitter. You know, he does his show logged into Twitter. It's all lies. But I just want to break down the first culp, like the first culp here, right? Okay. Which is, it's a high bar to be an alcoholic in Wisconsin. I'm sorry, but where you are on earth, like, it's not a relative thing. Like, either you're an alcoholic or you're not. Either you're powerless before alcohol and it's a serious problem in your life, or it's not. It's not that if you live in Wisconsin, you can suddenly drink a bottle of whiskey every day and not be an alcoholic. But if you live in New York State, you would be an alcoholic. Like, that's not how it works, Jeremy. That's, bro. And that's like saying, like, okay, well, you know, in California, it's normal for you to cut the... It's okay to do that. It's like, what? Like, that's not how anything works, bro. That's... And he knows it's retarded, but he has to grasp at every last hope and cope to justify his addictions and his behavior. And if you're a drug addict or an alcoholic, or you know somebody that has been, this is the way they are. This is how they talk. They come up with any sort of justification they can for their behavior, even if it makes no sense.
But Ash, here's the thing is, Jeremy, you don't have to quit alcohol for us. We want you to be blackout.
I want him to drink every single day, and the trolls want you to be drunk. We want you to drink on stream. Like, that's what we want. Like, you should want to be sober for your own good, so that you don't embarrass yourself and burn down your life.
Exactly.
Instead of coping like this. This is crazy.
If you want to keep doing it, like, you're not stopping. In fact, we encourage it. Please.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
Please, Jer.
It's just a bunch of, like, it's a bunch of that have...
Whoa, buddy!
I missed your super chat. Here, I don't have the tab open. Let me check. Yes. Danny Ham with the 2. God. Why can't I get any? Exactly. Why is Raymond not drowning in that pussy? He's a really nice guy. Just,
okay, yeah, everybody who wants you to get your shit together and not destroy your life. I agree. You know, anybody who does want him to quit drinking and get his life together. Yeah.
You guys right.
They are. No, they are. That's the thing. If you actually, just shut the our man drink. Go ahead, Jer.
Yeah,
drink up. Good for you.
They sit at home and they're like 12 years old. And like,
no, Jeremy, nobody is 12 years old and is like, oh my God, no, you gotta stop. Like, 12-year-olds think it's cool. Teenagers think it's cool to drink, right? It's only people that actually have life experience that are like, actually, it's not so cool to drink when you're getting drunk and you can't make it to your job on time, you're missing fucking work because you're hungover, or, you know, you act with your significant other and it's causing a problem in your marriage, or, you know, you fucking crash your car and get injured or hurt somebody else, or, you know what I mean? Or you end up with health problems, your liver gets fucked. So cool, right? So people who have actually lived, people who have experience with alcohol or have seen family members or friends go down a dark path with alcohol are going to say you shouldn't do that. Kids aren't going to tell you not to do that. He's just such a coper, bro.
He said his shows and his videos and everything were affected by alcohol. He said he is aware that it fucks up his energy levels for the show.
He said that that's why he was crashing out on Twitter.
Exactly.
He said it was alcohol influence.
And now it's all, but now they're...
It's like, oh, he's drinking. Yeah. And?
So you're drinking. You told us that you had a problem with it. Yeah, good. Good. Keep ruining your life. You're not like a normal adult that every couple weeks is having some drinks with their buddies at a bar, or even every weekend, and has it under control and it's not affecting their life, or maybe you're just having a drink or two each day. So that's not what's happening. You are getting belligerently drunk and lashing out and causing problems for yourself, your coworker, your wife, everybody.
Exactly.
Like, that's what's happening, right?
Kid, is that supposed to be an own? I don't understand.
It's not an own. Like what childish mentality? Yeah, you're 43 years old. You should fuck. It's cool to drink when you're in college. You know, it's, oh fuck, bro, look, I drank all these drinks, bro. I'm a badass, bro. Partying, man. Like, when you're 43 years old and you're getting blackout drunk every night, it's no longer cool. It's fucking sad. And he's admitted the dive bar that he goes to is fucking pathetic, and everybody there is a loser and a black hole of negativity, and it drags him down. It's like, you've admitted to all of the downsides of this lifestyle, and now you're going to pretend like the things that you've admitted to us aren't real? Who are you fooling? He's trying to fool himself because he wants to go on a bender for Memorial Day weekend. And he's probably already in the midst of a bender. Because I think that's why on Thursday the morning show was canceled and the afternoon show was only an hour. Because Wednesday night, he just got blackout, slept in, wasn't able to make it to the morning show, didn't want to do the afternoon show long so he could go back to drinking. And now on Friday, he's coping and justifying.
I mean, the thing is, though, is realistically, if Quartering can keep riding things out as they are right now, his channel might recover from this. But if he keeps drinking and having meltdowns occasionally and fueling the fire, as he's been doing this entire time, you know, he's going to prolong this even more, and it's probably going to do irreversible damage to his channel. More so than it already has.
His fuck. and telling everybody there's nothing wrong with it, and he wants to
And that
continue
we're
his bender into the weekend.
He's saying that we're actually retarded and moral F-slurs who are trying to stop him from having fun. I'm not against alcohol. Thing.
Listen,
if it's done in like a fun weekend.
Yeah, you gotta have fun. I don't think this is fun anymore.
Yeah.
I think this is something he has to do. And people are bringing this up in chat, but for him, he really shouldn't be drinking. He's been on SSRIs for 20 years. You're not supposed to drink and be on SSRIs. And you're certainly not supposed to take Xanax every day and also drink. It's really, really bad for you. And it's not something that you can just go off cold turkey. It's something that you have to taper off of, or you're gonna have seizures, you're gonna have serious health problems, brain zaps, and stuff like that. So it actually, for him, is not something that he should be engaging in at all. It's really fun.
Well, yeah, exactly.
What is that? Like, it's so weird.
Metallic says there's no way he's on Xanax. Keep watching the show, buddy. You'll see him with the Xanax pill in his mouth. We covered it on the show last week. The story of him talking about how every day he takes Xanax. Like 30 times a day, he has to feel on his person for his bottle of Xanax to self-soothe and know that it's there. And multiple times per day, he pops a pill because he has panic attacks. He's been on this medication for a decade.
All the time. Like, you don't die instantly. It just slowly melts your brain away. As we see here.
More because these people are just like, I don't know what kind of life they're living.
If being an alcoholic is bad, why did he fire sticks? If it's not bad, can he get drunk? Can he be...
He's 40. He's 38 years old. He can do it, right?
Well, he can do what he wants. He's an adult, right? Jeremy can give advice to other people, but he can't take it himself. Because he thinks that he's a special person that's not like all the lowly other peasants out there.
And here's this part right here.
What is that? Like, it's so weird. That's why I like don't even engage with it anymore, because these people are just like...
You are engaging with it right now! You're engaging with it right now by talking about it. You're like, what a state.
Also, why would you bring it up to Melanie Mac that you're quitting that? Like last week or last show.
I don't know. I don't know what kind of life they live, but like, I'm in Wisconsin.
With like a sober life? But that's not a good thing, bro. That's not a good thing.
Toronto, everyone drinks. People at the bars do coke all the time. Should you be doing it all the time? No.
It's just like a homeless person. Well, all of my homeless buddies shoot heroin. What's the problem?
It's like that coke, bro. So stupid.
And this is like a confession. It's like everybody you know and everybody around you is an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So that means that you're an alcoholic too, bro. Like, that's crazy, Jared.
Maybe you're hanging out with wrong people, by the way, you know? Like, we start hanging at the gym and meeting people there. You start getting people who are into health. Or like...
This is moral relativism. It really is. I mean, the Bible condemns drunkenness. Like, if you really want to get down to brass tacks about the religion that he claims to be a part of, like, drunkards won't inherit the kingdom of heaven, Jer. But that you want to claim this Christian label, but you don't want to live any of the lifestyle associated with it, or do any of Christ's commandments. So you don't deserve any of the mercy or grace that comes from wrapping yourself in the cloak of Christ. Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get is the, the Christ jacketing, I guess. Like, he acts like he's holier than thou and stuff. Like, I don't know. The whole right-wing, hardcore Christian grift, I think, is fucking retarded, because you're just putting yourself in a scenario where you are going to be held accountable to standards you obviously cannot, live up to. And the thing is, too, is, this is an issue for the right moving forward, is religion is in a sharp decline. So it's kind of just a retarded grift in the first place. It's like, just talk about your actual politics, talk about actual issues, and, keep to that shit. Quit acting like you're a fucking Catholic priest or some shit. Like, it just makes no sense to me.
You're fine! Just a little bit!
It's drinking and then backstabbing friends, sexually harassing female co-workers, being a drunken lunatic on your show and embarrassing yourself. You're embarrassing your wife. You know what I mean? Like, your wife with a false... Your health is...
He's admitted that. He's admitted his wife's tried to intervene. He's admitted... We have played a clip on the show last month where his mom said to him, Jeremy, you're drinking too much and I'm worried about you. So it's not that we're like, oh my God, we're clutching our pearls. This man's drinking. Who could ever think of such a thing? As if I didn't get drunk out of my fuck drinking a 40 ounce of rum and show my... You think I would have done that had I not drank the 40 ounce of rum that night?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably not.
Boxed wine tower.
Remember
the boxed wine tower?
Yeah. And it's just like we've both made awful mistakes under the influences of drugs and alcohol. Like,
Exactly.
I'm not pretending like I'm above it or Andy's above it, Jeremy. We've walked that path.
Yeah, he's speaking from experience. It's a cautionary tale of sorts.
I mean, I don't think I'm alcoholic. I'm not some stupid shit drunk. Listen, man, this isn't a good path to go down. To jump. Justify it like this? Get a man.
I did have a severe problem with buying 6 packs every day. Even that's like horrible. Now I'm like, I feel great. Life's been amazing. I wouldn't encourage sobriety if it didn't actually work and with alcohol. But if you could drink a beer and then not think about alcohol for weeks, I'm jealous of that, guys. Like, for real.
And it's not like I run a channel that's like drinking bad. So I don't really understand.
Well, but now Matt gets on the air and talks about how it's bad.
I'll send you alcohol. I'll send you a box of Fireball. Do you want that? Jared, I'll send it to you myself.
No, we'll mail you dude.
Unlimited do.
Whatever you want, buddy. Fireball all day long. We'll send it to you. As long as you drink it on live stream, we'll 100% enable your addiction. We want you to be a drunk. I'm telling you, you shouldn't be, but if you want to be and you want to be a clown and give us content that we can make thousands of dollars off of, I have no problem with you. I really don't. You're a grown man. You make your own decisions, big man.
It's the thing we've said before, where it's like someone who's quitting has to want to quit for themselves. You can't quit for other people and show that, oh, look, guys, like, I swear. It's like saying that you're at the gym.
Jays
when you
out
went
there.
one
That's
time
right,
this week.
man.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. Fuck.
Jays is in Jer.
People are so desperate for things to criticize.
No,
That
I'm not desperate. There's so many things to criticize, and you've criticized your own life because you know deep down that your lifestyle is it's unhealthy. You're gonna die. You're running into all sorts of problems, both financially, professionally, health-wise. You know that, right? So it's not, we have so much, like, aside from that you're an alcoholic. Like the way that you're harassing your co-hosts, inappropriate comments, just being a straight-up bozo, just being a terrible entertainer. You can't even fucking read. You don't know where Iran is on a map.
It's AI.
And you're trying to be a
AI.
geopolitical commentator. Yes, AI slop, reading it out, stealing people's shorts. There's a laundry list of complaints. Being a false flagger, trying to get your critics banned from social media and take away people's livelihoods. We're not grasping at straws, right? This is the one thing that you really shouldn't be defending. You shouldn't be dying on this hill. Everybody knows that getting drunk is bad for you, okay? It's obviously awful for your fucking body, for your brain, okay? It's a protoplasmic poison. You're poisoning your blood, and that's why the hangover is so brutal the next day. Like, your body is telling you, please don't do that to me again. We all know that it's not good, but is it fun? Absolutely. Yeah. And this, the Bible says there's a time and a place for all things and a season for everything under the sun. But when you're 43 years old and married and you have employees underneath you and you're responsible for managing a coffee company and all this stuff, you shouldn't be getting black drunk every day. That's insane.
Well, I'll say this. It's fun until it isn't. That's what addiction is. Because every addict knows when you're in that spiral, you look at the bottle or whatever, the Coke or whatever, and you're like, what am I doing? Oh, fuck it. Just this one last time.
That's essentially all they come up with.
But even if that was the only thing, is just that you're an alcoholic, it's a pretty major thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And just look at Blade. Look what happened to Blade. Look what happened to Ralph. Look what's happening to Stick. This shit's not... And it's not just
Exactly.
us, guys. There's public examples. Everybody knows a friend that's dead because they couldn't quit drinking or doing drugs. Everybody knows somebody like that. A family member, maybe it was a parent that was abusive or neglectful. Like, alcohol has a lot of negative consequences, and to pretend otherwise is delusional.
And even if
Especially if you can't control yourself. Like, it's one thing to just get buzzed and have a good time, but it's another thing to where you're like losing control of yourself. So, you know, alcohol is really one of those things where it's as good or bad as you make it.
even if someone's not dead, they pretty much are when they're an addict. They're a different human being. They don't act the way they did and stuff, and they're all fucking sketchy.
Like, hold on a second.
But drink more.
Do-
Yeah, drink. Oh, he's banning.
Yep.
Banning. Yeah, sniff it up, bud.
Is he sniffing pills? Like, what's going on?
I think so.
It's been like 2 weeks now where he has the sniff. What's going on? Is it? It might be seasonal allergies. I don't know.
Gonna get all my video set. It's because you said you were giving up drinking. Well,
Yes!
I have severely cut back, but
Okay.
Then why then? If you have severely cut back, why then? Right? Obviously, it's because you had a problem, but you don't want to admit that. He wants to simultaneously be given the credit for cutting back and changing his life, while also not wanting to admit that he ever did anything wrong. And that's just not how it works, bro.
That's bullshit. It's like, well, I have cut back. Oh, so you're saying we were right?
Well, he's now going to deny that he ever said that he was cutting back.
Wait, what?
that's actually not true. I also hard cut
not
alcohol
true.
on my birthday too, so I mean,
He's lying to us.
But
He's
that's
telling
actually
us
not
he
true.
never said he was
I also
stopping.
hard cut alcohol on my birthday
Hard cut. That's
What does that mean, Jeremy?
That's called cold turkey, bud.
too, so I mean,
Oh,
that's it's been 2 days, but
Good job.
yeah, but that's I'm just
Good job. Look at
doing a
that.
hard cut, complete cut.
But why?
A complete
What are you,
cut.
pussy? Drink, you pussy.
No like time frame, no like
Yeah,
only for a
yeah.
month, just a hard cut.
Okay.
And so we'll see how that goes. I think I'll start sleeping better because the
Did you get trouble
fake-
sleeping due to alcohol? Oh, okay. But there was no reason at all to stop. Okay.
Well, when you're drunk, your brain waves stay a little bit more active. So when you're sleeping, you actually aren't in a full deep sleep when you're drunk. That works.
the moral thing over drinking.
Oh man! By the way, this guy's like preaching you have to be a Christian, you have to be a conservative, but he doesn't have morals. Morals are for losers. What? Why did you bring in Melanie Mack then to preach to us?
Came way before I ever said I was going to cut back. I also hard cut alcohol on my birthday too. It's just I see. It's like they forget I've been online like my whole life. Like I see what this stuff
If
is.
that, by the way, first of all, that's not a flex. It's not a flex that you're terminally online, buddy. You know what I mean? That's not a flex. Second of all, if you have been, you should know better than to do this, right? Like, if there's a criticism levied at you on the internet, don't fucking respond. Like, if it's not a big deal and you have everything under control and you know you have everything under control, why are you talking about it online? Obviously, you don't have it under control. You're insecure about it, and you're trying to justify your behavior to gain the validation of random people on the internet. Like,
Yep.
He's so
you know
fucking
right well,
stupid.
this only further fuels more speculation into your personal life and into your habits, bro.